So another year and another ProFusion Expo. Looking forward to this one. We've got Mark Bennett and Gerald Dunn on a panel tomorrow. They're going to be there for Sony. And but today, yeah, we're just going to walk around and see what's on the floor. Hey there, here we are in front of the Canadian Broadcasting Centre. I used to actually work in this building a long time ago. And across the street is the Convention Center, and that's where we've got ProFusion Expo. Yeah, let's go check it out.
I'm reinventing myself. I'm me and nobody else. Ooh, I can't help but smile.
This is my second time up the escalator because I didn't quite get the shot the first time. Yes. My white balance is probably a little bit off. We've got a mix of natural and incandescent light. Incandescent, imagine that, eh? They haven't changed out the lights in here to LED yet, which is like ridiculous. That's so unlike Toronto. Here we are on the show floor, and as usual, Sony is front and center. Anyway, yeah, let's take a walk around. Look what I found here! It's Donna! Wow, my first celebrity YouTuber to get to talk to.
I don't know
at
about
ProFusion
celebrity.
Expo.
But...
Celebrity YouTuber right here. All right, later. Yeah, just me goofing around with these two guys. The very tall Gerald Dunn over here, and of course Mark Bennett.
Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah.
Gerald Dunn, apparently.
Hello. We'll see you later. Here I am with Kofi. We're in front of the Sony thing. How's your show been so far?
It's been really good. I planned on leaving an hour and a half ago. Haven't left yet. I was supposed to talk with Sony at 5. I haven't eaten yet, but I think when you get to chop it up with a lot of people you don't see often, or just new people in general, time starts to fly by a little bit. So.
Gotcha. You're not presenting anything, though. You're just here as a guest,
actually present in 2 hours.
Oh my god!
So I should eat food, and I should probably I should probably finish a presentation that I haven't done yet.
See, and I thought that I might be interrupting this guy, and turns out that's what I'm doing. You should be getting ready right now.
I got a couple hours. We're good. We'll get it done. It'll be there. I guess you'll see the video after the fact, but if I find a way to live stream it, you'll see it on my channel.
There you go. All right.
Oh, you can leave me hanging.
I'm sorry, Kofi.
There's going to be a comment about that.
I'm just going to cut to this part.
Perfect.
All right, but with the audio, we'll figure it out. So there's a YouTuber I thought there's no way he's going to be here because he's going to be on a plane or something somewhere, but here he is, Luke Forsyth. If you haven't checked out his channel, this is the guy to check out for like an actual working professional that has a channel. How have you been liking the show?
It's been great, man. It's first time coming here. It's fun. I'm kind of here. I always talk about networking in film careers. I'm here networking as a YouTuber. I don't ever do that. You know, YouTube's a secondary thing for me. So it's kind of important to go out and meet more people in a space if you want to grow it. So
you heard it. You want to meet the Luke Forsyths of the world? Come to ProFusion next year, I guess. Or if you can make it here this afternoon. Anyway,
you got an hour to catch me right now.
All right. Thanks for your time, man.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
Good to see ya.
Hey there, here I am back from the show and back at the Humble Studio. I hope you all enjoyed that. It wasn't exactly coverage of the latest and greatest products coming out, and that's because ProFusion Expo isn't really that kind of show. It's not like going to CES. You've got YouTubers and stuff going to shows like CES, and manufacturers will actually hold off on launching something until the show, or specifically try and get products ready for a show like CES. Whereas ProFusion Expo, you're not really talking about the kind of attendance to warrant that sort of thing, although it is one of the biggest shows of its kind, specifically for like photo video people. But CES is a much bigger show. You've got people traveling from all over the world to go to CES. Quite different. Mind you, manufacturers nowadays don't really rely on shows to launch products. Like the Sonys of the world, for instance, they're going to have special events where they're inviting certain groups of people, mainly influencers, to go see launches for cameras and stuff, kind of like last year. And the reason why a lot of YouTubers didn't attend last year's ProFusion Expo, because they were like in Japan. Mind you, that camera managed to make its way on a red eye to Toronto for the next day for ProFusion Expo last year. But there wasn't anything huge like that happening at ProFusion Expo this year. So you might have caught that shot though of what looked like a Lego castle. Well, that was a Lego castle. That was the Newer booth. Yes, Newer, those people who provide us low-cost alternatives to light stands and light modifiers and things like that. They've got some pretty cool sliders too, made of carbon fiber. Really nice actually. But Newer has a probe lens for phones. And this probe lens comes in at under $300 Canadian. I think probably makes it under $200 US, actually, the price point on that, which is absolutely fantastic, because most people who are interested in doing shots that a probe lens can give you are only going to use it very seldom. So they're not necessarily going to want to spend the money on what a good probe lens costs. And myself personally, I would love something like that for the occasional probe lens shot. They had that probe lens going into that castle, and then they had a live feed coming from the phone to a monitor showing us what it looks like inside, and it really looked like you were entering a real space, which like a full-size space, which was very, very cool. They put a lot of effort into that. I was talking to one of the reps at Newer, and he was telling me the entire process of actually getting the whole thing to work. And yeah, the image was beautiful. And that's certainly something I'm going to look into. I'm going to try and set something up with Newer so I can get my hands on one of these probe lenses. I'm going to have to borrow my girlfriend's phone again because I don't have a phone compatible with their system, because the phone cases they have, they're only available for like the iPhone Pros, and I'm still stuck on my iPhone Mini. I just don't want to carry a big phone around. Yeah, the Google Pixel, the Androids, they're going to accommodate phones like that have some of the more advanced cameras in them. This show for me is more a networking thing, like Luke Forsyth had mentioned. He was there really for the networking and for the presentations. The presenters are always of like the highest quality, some really valuable information there. You had stuff about sports photography, astrophotography, landscape photography, stuff specific to YouTubers, of course. So a really great show for information and networking. Anyway, I hope you all got something out of this one. It was certainly a fun one for me. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of these things in the future, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell for the notifications. If you've got any ideas for future episodes, please leave that in the comments below. And until next time, of course, keep working to make your chosen idea a reality. Peace.